Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for this week's video. So as promised in the previous videos, I was going to do a review on a few joy pieces that I bought as gifts. I was lucky enough to get them back in my possession, so here we are. The Neverfull was bought for my younger sister as a Christmas gift, and the wallet for my mother for Christmas. Both were really pleased with their pieces, which I was happy about. But I know there's been a lot of other reviews from the ladies on the Neverfulls. Petite size, medium size, grand size, damier ebony print, the monogram print, the damier azur print. So we've got the Neverfulls pretty covered, but I haven't really seen a lot of reviews for the monogram print with the rose ballerine interior. I have seen one or two, I believe, but again, I'm going to give a male's perspective. And you guys seem to appreciate my opinion and my thoughts. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review. I'm going to go ahead and start with this wallet right here. This is the Louis Vuitton Emilie Bloom's wallet, purchased for my mother. It did come in this up-to-date Louis Vuitton box. This was the sticker that I was talking about that I removed from my box in the previous video. I guess it's just their coding to know what's what. So let's go ahead and open this thing. The boxes are really sturdy too, you guys. They're really nice. This piece did come in its own dust bag as well. I did forget to mention, all the ladies have said this in their videos, but when Joy sends you your pieces, the dust bags are always, always, always inside out. I don't know why. It doesn't bother me any at all. But yeah, just a little tidbit. Joy always turns her dust bags inside out. So in the box came the care cards and the textile information, all that good stuff in that little bag. Set this down. And I will say, this dust bag is not as soft as the dust bags that the purses come in. Doesn't bother me any, but it's, you know, if you wanted to know, there is a texture difference in the fabric. So the wallet did come wrapped in the tissue paper, and it was pressed with the Louis Vuitton sticker, as was my key clay. And here she is. I thought this piece was so pretty. I mean, all the baby pink glazing and the flower detailing on the front. Now, immediately from removing this from the packaging, I could tell that this canvas has a beautiful luster to it already. The bags do not. I don't know what the difference is, but this came with a really pretty shine already, and it's super soft. Super soft. But yeah, let's go ahead and open her up and check it out. So the entire interior of this wallet is like a super baby pink. It's really pretty. I'm trying to pick up on that gold stamping. There we go. Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain. Now here are your card slots in the front, which, you know, they seem really sturdy. Nothing seems flimsy. Nothing seems like it's going to rip really easily. Now this was the detail that sold me on this wallet. The cute little flower charm that hangs from the zipper. And that button right there says Louis Vuitton. This button right here, I don't think the camera's going to pick it up because of the flash, but this little piece right here also says Louis Vuitton. And that little button right there, it's really solid. I don't feel like it's going to slip. I don't feel like it's going to break, any of that. Now, I went with this wallet not only for the fact that it had the pink interior and the flower detailing, which is really cute and girly, but comparing it to the Josephine wallet, I just felt like the Josephine flapping down one more time was going to be a little too long, too big, and just kind of an irritant, so I just went smaller, more compact. And this one has, I would assume, is a coin pouch. You can use it for whatever you'd like. There's another pocket right there. There's the middle compartment, and then there's another pocket right there. So for this thing to be as small as it is, it really does hold a lot of stuff. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. My mom's a really big fan of like softer pinks, so I thought this was perfect for her. And it fits perfectly in your hand. I mean, if you didn't want to carry a bag and you wanted to use this as a clutch, you totally could. It's perfect. So with that being said, let's move on to the Neverfull. I'm just really admiring the pebbling in this canvas. It's so pretty. The texture is definitely there. So let's go ahead and put her back in her box and move this to the side so we can move forward. So this is the size monogram print Neverfull from Joy with the rose ballerine interior like I mentioned before. So fresh out of the packaging, I will say, I did a quick wipe down with baby wipes on all the vachetta, and then I let that dry down, and then I took some of the Lexol leather conditioner to it and let that soak in. And then once all that soaked in and softened the leather and really relaxed it, I took a little bit of the olive oil and I worked it through, and I'd done that a few times. I didn't oversaturate anything, but I definitely used the olive oil on this piece because myself and my sister, neither of us are a fan of that really pale vachetta. And that was one of the remarks that she made. As soon as it got here, she wanted it removed from the packaging, she wanted it conditioned, and she wanted the patina process to start, which I can't argue with because I felt the same way. And it definitely helped give the bag a little bit more character, and it made it look not so fake, I guess. That super light vachetta, to me, even on the new pieces, it just makes them look cheaper. I don't know why, I'm just not a fan of it. And like I said in the previous video, I feel like younger women, younger girls, they're the ones that can pull this off. Now, my sister's 15, and she totally hates it. I think she took after me when it comes to the opinion on the vachetta color. But anyways, I just wanted to show you all these handles. I've heard a lot of people say that her handles are a lot thicker than the original Neverfull. I disagree. Unless other people have gotten their bag and the handles are thicker, but I love these handles. They're the perfect thickness. They're the perfect texture. The edging in them, like the piping, the lining around the edges is straight. There's no issues. The stitching is perfect, no issues. The glazing looks really good. It's not too shiny. The color, like I said, is really close to a dried blood, like brownish red. I was really pleased with it. And even like these little chaps down here that hold the handles to the bag. The stitching is doubled where it's supposed to be doubled. They're angled the way they're supposed to be angled. Everything about this bag as well is perfectly symmetrical. Now the phone, I'm recording with an iPhone 7, if I never mentioned that before, and it's hooked up on a tripod setup. So I'm kind of reaching around to give you all like a first person view on this. But every single thing about it is symmetrical. And the canvas color on here is really pretty. And since she's used it, it's definitely developed a sheen. But I thought this bag was gorgeous. Sorry, I hit the phone, of course. I really thought this bag was really pretty though. And all the nail heads, all the little buttons or rivets, whatever you want to call them, they all say Louis Vuitton. Let's go ahead and see if I can open this thing up and show you all the interior with a right view. And turn this around. So I'm assuming the newer models of the Neverfulls, the print on the inside is not cursive any longer. I'm not sure when they changed that. And this also comes with a date code, true to when it was made. There we go. Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. The zipper is really smooth, as it should be. Really nice sized pocket, holds a lot of stuff. And all the gold hardware on this purse, it's consistent. It's all the same color. It's really soft. Nothing makes any squeaky noises when you turn the clips around or anything. There's the little drawstrings. This little cuff is super smooth. Everything's consistent, you guys. I mean, I was really surprised when this bag showed up. Even those little balls right there at the end say Louis Vuitton. Joy knocks the Neverfull game out of the park. I mean, there really are no other comparisons besides going and getting an authentic one. So if you're really interested in the Neverfulls and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg and 2 eye teeth, then you need to look into Joy because honestly, the quality, you cannot beat it for the price you pay. I mean, this bag right here, easily over $1,000. From Joy, under $200, and that includes shipping. And even the stitching on the inside is really good. There's no bumps, there's no frays, there's nothing loose, everything is perfect. The clip right there. All these clips have LV. Everything is where it should be. Now, Joy does offer the option to have yours come with the Neo pouch. I figured if you're going to pay for the Neverfull, you might as well get the pouch as well. This leather strapping matches everything else. The piece that holds it together, the glazing, everything is great, you guys. I really don't have any complaints about this bag either. It's beautiful. The zipper on this is super smooth. The color of the lining matches perfectly. There's the badging, made in France. This is also the same kind of leather that's used on everything else. Zipper looks really good. Now I will say off the bat, this zipper differs from mine on the dog carrier and the clay. This one has a lot less shine to it. This one's a little bit more matte, which doesn't bother me either way, but these look a little better. They're just not as shiny. They look really good though. I mean, everything about this bag is gorgeous. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to give you a quick little review on this bag. Oh, and the symmetry. The symmetry is a big thing. So this bag is perfectly symmetrical all the way down on both sides. Now, I don't know if anybody's mentioned this, but these flowers, they taper closer when you get to the bottom because the base of the bag is not as open and big as the top. But that's exactly how they're supposed to look. And you go down to the bottom, they match up perfectly here. Everything matches all the way around. The LVs, none of them are ever cut through. And the longer you use these bags, the more relaxed the canvas gets. So over time, it'll get super easy to fold these sides in and use your drawstrings. And then you have like a smaller version of the Neverfull, which the MM is pretty small already. So this just compacts it a little bit more. But these pieces wear so well. And I will say this. When you first get your Neverfull from Joy, the handles are super stiff. The best thing I can tell you to do for them is to give them moisture. Moisturize them. You can deep condition them with the olive oil if you want to, little by little, like I said before. But it's going to take a few days for them to relax and to start to take their natural shape. So what I done was I took the bag out of the packaging. I moisturized it really, really well. I let it dry. And then I hung it on the doorknob of the closet door in my bedroom for a few days until the arch of the handle was perfect on both. And then after you do that, these handles, before they relax completely at the bases, like everybody's bag is going to do this because the leather is totally natural. Leather's soft, you know, it's going to go limp, for lack of better words. But, you know, shortly after purchase, when you've conditioned it and you hang it on the doorknob, all this will become stiffer and the arches and the handles will be perfect. But the handles will stand erect like the authentic ones will, like brand new. So you're giving the handles strength to stand up for a while. Now, like I said before, this bag is 3 months old at this point, so the handles have definitely been used. They've had time to relax, so they don't stand straight up like they used to anymore. But in the beginning, after the conditioning, these handles stood straight up perfectly, and I didn't have any issues of it. I was really surprised, actually, how well they stood. But, I mean, it was just like the authentic handles would. So I'm going to take the phone off its stand, and I'm just going to give you a quick little view inside. The pink in the interior is a lot more pink in person than it is on camera. The flash dulls it down, but it's just so pretty. It's lighter than a bubblegum pink. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it is really pretty. Thought this was a great purchase. For under $200, and the dust bag fits the bag perfectly. Regardless if it's folded down or not, it still fits in the dust bag. At least mine does anyway. I'm not sure if anybody else's differs. But, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time. I thank you for watching. Let me see what I can come up with for next week's video. And I'm definitely going to get busy ordering now that Chinese New Year is over. Thank goodness, the wait is over. so we can get our pieces a lot quicker. But if you or anybody you know is interested in a Louis Vuitton Neverfull, whether it be for a gift or their self, check Joy out. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, leave them below in the comment section. And if you have any suggestions for a future video, don't hesitate to let me know. But that is it for today. I just wanted to give you all a quick little glimpse of this bag and the wallet. Both awesome pieces. I can't complain about either. So if you were interested before, I hope this helped make your mind up, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks you all. Bye-bye.